Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Andrews Mustang Baseball. I'm Dimitri Figueroa here with LT Williams. What's going on, LT?
Afternoon, everybody.
We had perfect weather the other day. Now it's cold. we, yeah, I'm telling you. We want to thank all of our Mustang sports sponsors and the special group of Mustang Radio sports booster sponsors for making it possible to hear the games on the internet at kectradio.com by clicking that FM button and on KECT Radio 105.5. We are here on a 1 o'clock matinee time, right? Yeah.
Unfortunately, we call it the matinee cheap version. It's really cold today.
Yeah, it is very cold. I think I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt at our last game on Monday, and now I'm in sweats and a hoodie and a t-shirt and layered up. So they moved it to 1 o'clock as there's fear for storms this afternoon or this evening. So they wanted to make sure they get this game in. JV did not get to play today as umpires at this time was short and in the weather. They wanted to make sure they at least got varsity game in. So no, yeah. Then you end up playing back-to-back games, kind of like we did to start the district. Also the softball game got moved up. It's going to be starting at 4:30. JV, if they can get it in, will be after that. So we'll be monitoring that. All the games in the district have all got moved up to 4 or 5 o'clock. So they're going to try to get the games in today here on a Friday afternoon. 1 o'clock game. It's cold. I was just about to check the weather. Cold and wet. Yeah, the that turf, it keeps that water in there, right?
They probably went through 150
Yeah, you're exactly right. Yeah, it's showing 50 degrees, feels like 44. So both teams have already done their warm ups on the field. We got the umps going to be getting ready to come on. So we'll go back to the station. When we come back, we'll go over some starting lineups. So you're listening to Andrews Mustang Baseball on KECTFM 105.5. I'm Dimitri here with LT, and we'll be back in 2 minutes. Welcome back to Andrews Mustang Baseball here this afternoon for a 1 o'clock first pitch against the Pecos Eagles, coached by, we mention it every time, by an Andrews alum, Gerald Bueno. Mustangs coming in tied for first, but they got the tiebreaker on them, Dos Semino, and for 4-1. Pecos, I think, is sitting at 2-3, if I'm not mistaken. So Mustangs trying to keep pace with Semino, which is our next game, right? Yeah, on Tuesday. Yeah, so the Mustangs are trying to keep pace, and that could be a big game coming on Tuesday against possibly two 5-1 teams. So
Yeah, I mean, I think
Yep, that's Greenwood today. So that and Greenwood beat them last time. So if Greenwood could beat them again, Mustangs will be sitting on top of the district by themselves at the end of the night if we take care of business here. So come out if you have nothing to do. I know the kids didn't have no school, so bring the kids out here. They're probably just cuddled up in that house bothering you. so yeah, get out and hey, come watch this game. We still got plenty of room. It is a little bit of wet. Layer up if you can. So we're gonna go over the Mustangs starting lineup real quick. It's about the same, but a little different. Small difference. Who do we got?
So, for the Mustangs, we got number 4, senior, David Jeffco, playing first base.
Yep.
Then that number 2 hole, we got number 1, senior, Braxton Mosley, playing second base. That number 3 hole, 13, junior, Mason Martinville, playing third base. That number 4, we got senior, number 10, Braden Williams. Bat 4, playing catcher.
Yeah, batting 4, playing catcher.
And we got bat number 5, we got number 3, junior, Braden Mendoza, playing right field.
Katie Mendoza.
That number 6, we have number 8, junior, Evan Nino.
Chinito.
Playing short. That number 7, we have number 2, senior, Zach Sombrero, playing left field. At number 8, we have junior, third base,
And then the one change of the lineup.
one change. At number 9, number 14.
Christopher Rocky Stevens got himself his first at bat of district. His last game, he was able to get on by an error, scored a couple of runs. So it was he got on and he was able to maintain that inning, if I'm not mistaken, to bring Dalen up to get that RBI, right? Yeah. So Mustangs we're gonna be having Cade Adams on the mound, the lefty who looked really good his last outing against Fort Stockton, right? Yeah. Was that who? No, he went up against Monahan. Yes. Yeah, he shut down Monahan's. Yeah, he did hit in the game-ending run that put us in the run rule category as he got to DH for himself. I don't know how that works. Not really sure the role. He was hitting. They had a DH, and then he was able to fill in for that DH. So that was pretty fun to watch, Cade Adams. So. Yeah, so we'll go back to the station. We'll come back with Pecos' lineup here in just a second. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Baseball on KECTF and 105.5. I'm here with LT, and we'll be back in 2 minutes. Coach Brewington looks like he's lined up, or looks like a knock. Thank you. And we're back here for some Andrews Mustang baseball here at 1 o'clock. First pitch going against the Pecos Eagles. Pecos wearing their yellow jerseys with white pants, purple hats. Mustangs in their nice cream, brand new jerseys with the black hat. I like that new hat that they have with that Mustang on it instead of the typical A that we've always had. They're going to get filthy, but at home it's not a big deal, but when you're sliding to say you're still in second, that's going to be a big deal as you might slide past the base, and also for the fielders, hold that tag on extra long when they're still in like that. So yeah, you're right. You're right. Sometimes they might be able to put a little more spin on it with some with the little being a little wet, but I imagine they typically like that dry ball, so might go through another bucket of baseballs here during the game. So, all right, so we went over the Mustangs lineup last time. Let me see what I'll go over the Pecos Eagles lineup to lead them off. Number 13, Noah Bueno, coach's son, right? Playing shortstop. Batting number 2, number 3, the pitcher we saw last time, but he's playing third this time, Colt Salgado. Batting third, number 11, Avery Garcia, playing second base. Batting fourth, number 5, Idric Montano, playing, I think that's center field. Nope, that'd be left field. Yep. Batting fifth, number 21, Elijah Contreras, catching. Batting sixth, number 2, Omar Salgado, he's pitching for the Eagles. Batting seventh, number 7, Javian Martinez, he's the DH. He's DHing for Isaac Casillas, who's playing first. Batting eighth, number 1, Javier Garcia, playing center field. And batting ninth, number 6, Michael Vasquez, playing right field. That's the lineup for the Pecos Eagles.
Welcome to Andrews.
The head coach Gerald Bueno, Pecos Eagles.
For the start of the second round
so the Mustangs are getting ready to take on the Pecos Eagles. We did not see Omar Salgado, did we?
And you are Andrews
Mustang. We saw the other Salgado. We don't know if they're related. Maybe they are. Maybe they're not. I don't know. But we have seen Cade Adams. We've seen the lineup.
Number 1.
Kind of woke up a little bit against Monahans, where we got like 14 hits. Our last game against Greenwood, the real tense Greenwood Rangers game against Grayson Register kind of shut us down. I didn't say shut us down. He's just a good pitcher. Limited us to minimal hits, but we got 2 timely hits with Dalen Jeffcoat's RBI of Jay Sean, and then Grayson knocking Dalen in his following at bat. So we did get some timely at bats there.
Batting fifth, catcher number 21.
We did. Trace Garcia tagged. He pitched really well, and it was what I would consider a tense game. The fans were really into it. Greenwood had a little student section going on.
Pitcher Omar Salgado.
Yeah, they had a student section going on. So no, you don't. So Mustangs are gonna they're announcing the lineups right now. Are the announcers? Pecos Eagles. They're announcing their lineup. Mustangs will be next. Then we'll get the national anthem going. So we're gonna go back to the station, and when we come back, it'll be first pitch time. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Baseball on KECTF and 105.5. I'm here with LT, and we'll be back in 2 minutes.
Batting ninth, playing right field, number 6, Michael Vasquez.
Thank you.
And the rest of the Eagles, number 4, Juan Ornelas, number 8, Abel Lopez, number 10, Eddie Rodriguez, number 12, Zachary Orozco, number 17, CJ Correa, number 18, Josiah Salgado, number 42, Mauricio Rojas, and Caleb Bueno. The Eagles coaches are head coach Bueno and assisted by Coach Stokes.
Gerald, this one can go extra long, as we'll probably try to wait till after the national anthem.
Starting lineup, batting first, playing first, number 4, Dalen Jeffcoat. Batting second, playing second, number 1, Ashton Mosley. Batting third, playing third, number 13, Grayson Martindale. Batting fourth, catcher, number 10, Brayden Williams. Batting fifth, playing right field, number 3, Caden Mendoza. Batting sixth, playing shortstop, number 8, Evan Munoz. Batting 7th, playing left field, number 2, Zach Cabrera. Batting 8th, playing center field, number 38, Jay-Sean DeBose. Batting 9th, DH, number 14, Rocky Stevens. And pitching for the Andrews, number 6, Cade Adams.
And we're back here in Andrews as the Mustangs are getting announced.
The Mustangs are number 5,
We're announcing the whole lineup right now. Nomar, Colton Stewart, Kai Salgado,
number 11,
Raider Harvey,
number 12, Trace Garcia,
Tag, Trace
number
Garcia,
15, Keegan Insoft,
Keegan Carter,
number 16, Carter
Cole Iverson,
Lee,
and Sammy
number
Saldivar.
18, Cole Iverson.
Mustangs
and
getting
number
ready to take on
42,
the
Sammy
Pecos
Saldivar.
Eagles here in the first game of the second half
The
of district.
Mustangs are
Right?
coached by head
So,
coach Whitehead.
We're about to go back to the doing national anthem, so we'll go back to the station for a quick break, and then when we come back, it'll be first pitch. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Baseball on KECTF FM 105.5. I'm Dimitri here with LT, and we'll be back in 2 minutes.
At this time, please stand as we honor our nation with the playing of the national anthem.
Thank you. And we're back here in Andrews as Cade Adams just hits the mound as the Mustangs take the field. Pecos Eagles getting ready to bat. And it's cold. Feels like 44 afternoon. I was going to say morning because it feels like the morning. For 1 o'clock baseball for the Andrews Mustangs. A very rare 1 o'clock district game. No, it doesn't. Put my hoodie on. Got to make sure I have my hoodie on as it's pretty chilly. The wind will pick up every once in a while. Sometimes it'll die and you don't get too much, but for the most part, it's going pretty good. The flag is going from right field towards third base is where it's blowing, but I think it's more of, like you mentioned pregame, like a swirling wind, right? Yeah. Let's hope it's blowing out when we hit and blowing in when they hit. That's kind of how I would do it. Mustangs, Cade Adams just throws his last warm-up pitch. Braden throws it down. Now, here we go. As kicking off the first game of the second half of district here in Pecos as you play each team twice, one home, one away.
Number 13, shortstop, no bueno.
We beat Pecos last time. Yeah. Seminole. Monaghan's, right? Did we go to Monaghan's? First pitch, ground ball like a chopper to Evan. Evan's going to try to scoop it up, and he does outrun it as he gets on base on a first pitch. Kind of a Kind of a bouncer over Cade, right?
Up next,
What do we call that?
number 3.
Little chopper
first
kind of
baseman,
bounced
Coach
over Cade's
Alvarado.
head. Yeah, and just like that, the no hitter is no longer intact. Yeah, we got that out of the way. Yeah, there's gonna bunt attempt. He did go for it, so that's gonna be strike one as that gets past him.
Tulsa's got some decent speed, so him Berkeley isn't just a second.
Yes, here he goes. He tries to lay it down. That gets pop fly to the backstop for gonna be strike number 2. You would think that's gonna take the bunt away. I think Gerald gives him a swing and a hit away kind of sign now. No, Bueno has speed over there too on first. That one misses high and outside for ball 1.
Get this lead runner right here.
Yes. That one, that's that yeah, that's that curveball that missed way outside that you were talking about. It's going to be hard to control that. And
Not just the wind, but the wind.
yeah,
We're looking at a lot. No matter what. That's okay. What do you think? I think you'll get occasional curveball out of this.
yep. There's a fastball down low in the zone. He's going to foul off to the parking lot. Mustangs starting at 1 o'clock today. The softball team will be starting a little early. They usually start at 5. I think they're starting at 4:30 today.
I think they can find that softball.
Yeah. That one's down in the dirt for ball 3. Kind of a delayed steal right there for Noah. As he noticed that was in the dirt, he gets to second. Got hit in the rib, I think, on that throwdown.
Reagan made a perfect throw on this.
Yeah, he did.
It's a little bit of a surprise for Brady, a little bit of surprise to our that was a good steal. We got a full count here.
It's going to be a foul ball, so we're going to, good at bat here, though, too, for Colt, as he went down 0-2 on those 2 bunt attempts, and then he's battled back to a 3-2 count. And this is the 8th pitch of the at bat. Yes, we did, yep. That's going to be a hard ground ball to second base that Ashton digs up. They do move the runner to third, but we do get out number 1. Is that, like you said, a short hop? Those are those hard ones. As Ashton played that perfect, didn't panic, let it bounce right into his glove.
Next
get that out
up,
first.
number 11, second baseman, Avery Garcia.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Second baseman Avery Garcia up to bat. Watches the first pitch strike. There's a runner on third. 1 out. The ball misses high. Cage still trying to find his bearings in this wet. I think I just saw the Grinch walk in.
Yeah, I see.
Is that the Grinch? Lola Stevens. It's Lola Stevens. Yeah, she's wearing her pajamas today in this cold weather.
I should have worn that.
Yeah, for real. There's a 1-2 pitch right here for Cade on Avery. That one hanging those high, hanging his off speed and curveballs high.
You know, throwing in this weather is not easy. He's got a lot of experience. He pinpoints it. He'll find that curveball eventually. And, it's going to be interesting. All right.
So 2-2 count. Is that what I got right? No, 3-2 now. Yeah, 3-2 now. Yep.
Out here.
Swing and a miss for strike number 3, and out number 2 is Cade. That was his best pitch of the day so far.
That brings up left fielder, number 5, Idric Montano.
Yeah, great pitch. It was a lefty-lefty battle right there. So now we got number 5, Idric Montano, their left fielder. Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, he went 2 for 3 with
I think he did. He got himself a couple good hits. As there's a ball in the outside corner for strike one.
Good news is Cade, he dodged that outside corner and threw one in.
There's a swing and a miss for strike two, as that one was down low. Yep. He finally got it down. He'd been trying to throw it, and it's been hanging high, really high.
It looked like a change-up. That's how it was. Almost full break.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. There's going to be a ground ball. Dalen Jeffcoat's going to try to go get it. Cade Adams as that one's going to score a run. As Dalen come off at first, couldn't quite backhand it. Ashton did get it, but real deep into the infield, almost out to the outfield. I don't think Cade would have been able to beat him, as he showed some good speed.
Number 21,
Get himself a little.
Contreras.
I would probably call it an infield single, as that one. Ashton kept it infield, but there was really not a play at first for that.
That was a tough play.
Yeah.
That was in no man's land.
Yeah.
Jalen did a good job trying to get to it. I thought Ashton did a good job of
Getting to it, yeah.
getting it done.
There's a line drive up the middle. Ashton backhands it and catches it for out number 3. Yes, but the Pecos do get one on a quick RBI single by Idric Montano. And we're going into the bottom of the first inning, trailing 1-0. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Baseball on KECTFM 105.5. I'm here with LT, and we'll be back in 90 seconds. Thank you.
Heat in the kitchen, hot on the stove, water getting boiled.
And we're back here in Andrews for this 1 o'clock baseball game. Mustangs trailing 1-0 going into the bottom of the first, as they get one hit, I think is all they got off that, but it was a timely hit as they get an RBI out of it, going up 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Dalen Jeffcoats, Ashton Mosley, and Grayson Martindale do up here. I see some Krita Lujan and Rocky Lujan just showed up to the game with their dead eye.
First up for the
Some knuckles.
Mustangs.
What's up, on Ivan?
First baseman, number 4.
Play some
Dalen
slugger baseball, Rocky.
Jeffcoats.
Rocky on the slugger baseball team. I think they're going to San Angelo this weekend, aren't y'all? Good luck to all of the youth baseball going to San Angelo. Yeah. That's San Angelo. Yeah, that's San Angelo every year. Dalen up to bat. Watch that first one down low for ball 1. Yeah. Kind of comes over the top with his throw. Yeah. Ball stays high for ball 2, so 2-0 pitch. Then finds himself in a favorable count here. Yes. That one misses. Oh, that one thought it was a little too far outside, but they call a strike. Good take. So 2 balls, 1 strike.
That was tough.
Yeah. Ooh, that's that curveball that never curved, I don't think.
He saw that.
Yeah. So big swing and a miss right there for Dalen Jeffcoat. It's 2-2 count here on the leadoff batter for the Mustangs. There's a hard hit ball to right field. Right fielder's going. Let's see, it did tell on him as he was able to catch it as it started right at him and then started telling towards the foul line, but he was able to get it and get that
Next
number
up
one.
for the Mustangs,
Not bad contact
number
for Dalen.
1, second baseman, Ashton Mosley.
Ashton Mosley. Now up to bat. Yep. Yeah, shortstop is playing, or he was squeezing the middle. They just moved over. Good pitch right there on the outside corner for strike one.
I would say in a normal game.
Yeah, the ball's kind of heavy today with this wet and moisture. There's a line drive up the middle for a single as the center fielder scoops it up, gets it in, but Ashton gets himself a single. So Grayson Martindale coming up to bat. One on. Yeah, right up
Next
the
up,
middle.
third baseman, number 13, Grayson Martindale.
Yep. Ashton, one of several players running in the track meet yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yep. He I believe he ran. Dalen, previous batter ran. Cade hadn't ran in a long time. He goes and runs the 800. Probably the hardest race in the track. Yeah, and he's pitching today. Yes. That ball just gets the top of the zone for strike one. See a hit and run right here. There's a foul ball. Whitehead smartly hops out of the way. Yeah, he did. He did think about it. That's going to be strike two. If I read this comment right, Grammy, she just got in the car. She's heading this way to get here to watch this game live. That's Cole's grandma. There's a defensive swing and a miss for strike three for Grayson Martindale, out number two. So Braden Williams coming up to bat with one on, 2 outs as Ashton got himself a single.
Next up, catcher, number 10, Brayden Williams.
Let's see. Ashton over there at first for a sizable lead. He is going. There's a hard hit ball to shortstop. They're going to scoop it up. Braden's going to try to run it out. They get him out at first for out number 3. Mustangs are going into the top of the second inning, trailing 1-0. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Baseball on KCTF and 105.5. I'm here with LT, and we'll be back in 90 seconds. And we're back here in Andrews as the Mustangs are going in the top of the second inning, trailing 1-0 as Pecos got 2 hits. I said one
First
hit
up,
earlier. 2
number
hits in
2,
the
pitcher,
first
Omar
inning. They're able
Salgado.
to one chopper over the pitcher's head, a little bouncer over the pitcher's head, and the other one a little single to right field that scored a run. So Mustangs trailing 1-0. Cade throws the first pitch ball there. I think Idrick was their last batter, so this is Omar Salgado. No, this is Elijah Contreras. No, number 2, Omar. This is Omar Salgado, the pitcher. Ball misses low. Yeah, 3-0 pitch. Could have been a strike. So 3-0, he's going to, Cade, as he does when he gets behind, he kind of resets. There's a strike right there in the inside corner for strike 1. There's a 3-1 pitch. There's another strike as he fouls that one off to the backstop. So Cade's battled back. Now for a payoff pitch here, 3-2 count on the leadoff hitter here in the second inning for the Pecos Eagles. Swing and a miss for strike 3 and out number 1 as Cade battled back from 3-0. You know, Pecos has it as they beat Greenwood earlier this year. So they do have the ability to play with anybody in this district. Sometimes I think they just have an inning or two. Yep. Strike right there as he's throwing. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. We got 4 on him. First inning. Ball misses outside for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike as Cade's now found the zone, or is right around the zone. Foul ball. It's going over our head to somebody's car. 1 ball, 2 strikes here with 1 out. Top of the second inning, Mustangs trailing 1-0. That ball right there gets away from Cade, gets to the backstop as yeah, I've been watching Cade play for a long time, and that might be the worst pitch I've ever seen him throw.
That's answer.
Yeah, no, it really wasn't. That one almost hooked back in as it was outside, and I saw it trying to hook in. So he's got a 3-2 count again as they are working Cade pretty deep into the count.
So 3-2, 1 out here in the top of the second.
There's a foul ball. Yeah, they're working these pitch counts pretty deep as we got Javian Martinez who's battling right now, the DH for the Mustangs. I mean, for the Eagles. I know some of y'all were wondering if there was a Javian in Andrews. There's not. He just fouls that one off to battle it off. So this is going to be the 8th pitch, 9th pitch of this at bat.
They are battling off.
They don't. There's a swing and a miss right there. So Cade said, "Oh yeah, I bet they do." Yeah, he said, "Oh yeah, they do too."
Next up, number 1, center fielder, Javier Garcia.
Yeah, I got it. They are aggressive. Good contact hitters. Javier Garcia, their center fielder, up to bat. That one misses outside. Yeah, I remember that first game with where Trace had a pretty dominant performance, but not a lot of strikeouts or walks. He was just relying on his defenses. There's a little slow grounder to the pitcher. He was able to go to his left and get that out to number at first base. So the Mustangs are going to the bottom of the second inning, trailing 1-0. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Baseball on KECTF from 105.5. I'm here with LT, and we'll be back in 90 seconds. I think we were muted. Sorry, we had it on mute. Sylvia reminded me that we were on mute. Somebody could bring me some McAllister's, one of our sponsors. Yeah, Yamas, I think is how it's pronounced. Yeah, Yamas. Yeah, Yuma. Yeah. Yama. You have? How was it? Pretty good? What'd you get? Chicken fried steak? Yeah.
First up for the Eagles, number 6, right fielder, Michael Vasquez.
And we're back as the number 6 for Pecos Eagles steps into the box. Cade's first pitch misses wide and outside. Yeah, there's a pitch that misses low, I guess, as that's Michael Vasquez, that right fielder. I guess that one missed low. I'm not really sure where that one missed, but an umpire's due to miss a call every once in a while, I guess. There's a foul ball to the right side. Even that one right there, just real heavy off the bat. Didn't fly off the bat too much. That's a strike one, foul ball. Mm-hmm. There's a strike two. Yep.
We like those.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes here.
Weather like this, that ball just gets so much more.
Swing and a miss for strike 3 out number 1. Yeah, it does. So now they're back up to the top. Who's Noah Bueno, who scored their
shortstop, Noah Bueno.
Their lone run. He had that little chopper over Cade's head, kind of bounced right in front of the plate, bounced again, and then bounced over Cade's head. Yeah, Cade did, and Evan even made a play as he had to come charging. As there's a outside pitch for strike 1. That's line to line, as we were saying. Noah Bueno bats from the left side. There's a foul ball that's going to land right in front of Coach Whitehead. Little soft blooper foul ball. So he's just like that. He's got 0-2 here on Bueno. Yeah, Bueno, one of those rare shortstops that bat left-handed in the high school level. No, it doesn't. Yeah, he does. That one misses high for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, or 2 strikes here on Mr. Bueno. Bueno's got some ties to Andrews, Texas here. Probably might have some cousins here watching him. That one misses low and outside for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses way low and outside for ball 3. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. And I think this has got to be at least the 4th or 5th batter that's worked a full count here on Cade. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what we got going on in the game changer world. Let's see. There's a hit that's going to go to left field. Zach's going to try to get to it, and he doesn't as he misjudged that. Yeah, he had to kind of dive for it. That's going to go all the way to the fence. Noah's coming into 3. He's going to hold up at 3 as that Zach started going back. Maybe the wind caught that or something, but he started going back. Then he realized that ball's going to land in front of him, and he tries to come back and get it, and then he makes a last effort dive for it, and misses it. It gets all the way to the fence. Cade's already at 46 pitches here in the top of the 3rd inning. Yeah, you know,
Line drive.
definitely. Yeah, from the left side, trailing away from him, kind of like we were talking about Dalen's in the first inning, trailing away from the right fielder. There's a ground ball. Hits Cade's glove. They're not going to be able to. Cade tries to make a play on it. The Noah Bueno scores his second run of the game as Cade tried to make a play on it. Infield was playing up, and it hits Cade's glove. Just an unfortunate bounce, goes towards third. Grayson barehands it, didn't have a play at first, so they score a run, and now they have a runner
That
on
brings
first.
up number 11, second baseman, Avery Garcia.
With Avery Garcia up to bat, they had a runner on first with now leading 2-0. First pitch strike. He does start going, and Cade steps off. Now we got himself in a. Dalen's going to run him down as he does tag him out. So he was in a pickle. You know what they call it? Pickle? What did they call it on the Sandlot? Pickle. And he got himself in a pickle. Cade played that perfect as he stepped off, threw it to Evan. Evan chased him down to first, threw it to Dalen. Dalen was able to tag him out for out number 2.
I guess they were thinking that Cade had the ball.
Yeah, maybe they were trying to watch this. They were watching the Seminole game, maybe. I don't know. Non-balk. There's a foul tip to the backstop for strike number 2 now here.
Single-handedly worse.
Yeah. It was.
That video made its rounds around the
Yeah.
internet. Every single person I saw.
Yeah. You're right.
You talked to half those Seminole people.
Yep, they did.
Here we are.
Ball misses high and inside on this left-handed batter, Avery. Two outs here in the top of the third. That ball gets in there for strike number 3. Out number 3. Mustangs are going to go to the bottom of the third, now trailing 2-0. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Baseball on KCTF at 105.5. I'm Dimitri here with LT, and we'll be back in 90 seconds. Let's go, Jay Sean leading us off. And we're back here in Andrews as the Mustangs are taking on the Pecos Eagles, trailing 2-0 here in the bottom of the third inning. Jay Sean DeBose, the 9-hole hitter, up next. Dalen Jeff, or up to bat, Dalen Jeff Coates. Well, that's Rocky up next. So this is 8 and then 9. There's Jay Sean with a high fly ball to center field. Center fielder's going back, and he's going to get it. Can of corn as he gets Jay Sean. Nice contact right there for Jay Sean for out number 1. Yeah, it did. JB on, and I think that's going to be Jeremy Bueno.
14, DH, Rocky
JB on YouTube. Andrews graduate at 05. Cousin Dimitri on the radio. Bueno family playing and coaching here in Pecos, right? As he's talking about Gerald being the head coach over there for Pecos. So Bueno family got some definitely have some baseball blood here in Andrews.
Just a little.
Yeah, just a little. So Rocky Stevens up to bat. Watches that first pitch for a ball. There's a hard hit ball to left field. Going to get by the shortstop. Rocky's going to get himself a single. Yes. Yep. Now we're going to the top of the lineup with Dalen Jeffcoats up to bat.
Number 4, first baseman Dalen Jeffcoats.
Yes. See if he can, Dalen, can get himself. He had a hard hit ball to right field. We thought maybe it would go get down. Rocky, a great base runner over there at first base. 1 out. Ball misses. Ooh, catches him. That's the second one they've called on Dalen right there on a outside pitch. That one's on the right side of that white line that you're talking about. Yeah, you're right. It definitely helped the pitcher out. Dalen up to bat. Hard hit ball to left or to the shortstop. He's going to scoop it up. He goes to short. Dalen runs it out at first, as they only were able to get a out at second. Sorry, I said he went to short. He got the out at second, and Rocky Stevens. So basically trade spots with Rocky here.
Next up for the Mustangs, number 1, second baseman Ashton Mosley.
Yeah. Ashton Mosley's 1 for 1 today. He had a single up to center. His first at bat, we weren't able to get him in. Yeah. Pitch out right there as they expected Dalen to go.
It was tough, you know.
Yeah. Well, hard to hit hard. You know, you're going to make some soft contact, and that's what we've seen so far. Yeah, for sure. There's a hit ball to left field as it goes off the third baseman's glove. It's going to be a single for Ashton Mosley, who's now 2 for 2. Now we got 2 on for Grayson Martindale coming up to bat. Grayson had himself a rare strikeout in the first inning.
Number 13, third baseman Grayson Martindale.
That was a hard hit ball, but I would say it was definitely a single.
I was wondering what was going on.
Talking to his pitcher. Yep. Let's see a hit and run. Like, yeah. You know, they're gonna. He's trying to paint that outside corner. So Grayson can go right center. You did talk about the outfielders are playing shallow. The center fielders, you know, playing in front of the A. Yeah. Ball's on the outside corner for strike 1. Just like I was saying, he's trying to paint that, and he's getting those calls. And as a pitcher, if you're going to keep getting those calls, keep throwing that pitch. Yeah. Yeah. Grayson goes on that curveball, looked like maybe. Dropped on him. He fouls it off to the backstop. So Grayson's a 0-2 count. See if his approach is toes on the line and protect that outside. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't quite get up to the line, so he is a little wider. Yeah. There's a hard hit ball just over the shortstop, but Dalen Jeffcoats is getting set. Here comes the throw. Dalen's coming in, and he does score. Grayson Martindale gets himself an RBI single, and the runners advance to second and third on the throw. So Dalen comes in and scores on Grayson's RBI single. Now we're Mustangs are just trailing 2-1 as Dalen's moseying on over for that boom, as you see right there. So Mustangs trailing 2-1. Now a runner on second and third is Grayson. That ball just got over the shortstop's glove. Dalen's speed. Coach Whitehead was sending him the whole time. Now we got Ashton Mosley on third. Grayson on second with Braden Williams coming up to bat. Had himself a ground ball to shortstop his first at bat. He's got that towel hanging in his back pocket here. He is squatting down a little bit. See if he can get himself a timely 2-out hit here in the bottom of the third inning. Mustangs get one. A ball Hangs high for ball one. Must.
The wind not blowing.
Yep. Yep.
Hard in between second and third. It's at least one run.
Yeah, at least one.
Something on the right line.
Ball's high for ball two. So now he's in a favorable count here. 2-0 pitch.
Very big. Very.
Yep. Should be expecting your pitch.
Drive those hands.
Pitcher is going to go talk to or catcher's going to kind of looking at coach, getting on the same page here. They just walked him. They intentionally walked Braden right there to get bases loaded, maybe get a force. They had 2-0, so they just finished that count with an intentional walk. Now they're going to put Nomar. I was going to say Garcia Parra, but Nomar Gomez, Skilly, coming up to courtesy run for Braden Williams, who draws a intentional walk to load the bases. Now, Caden Mendoza, there's nothing more satisfying than they intentionally walk somebody. Like, okay, you want me? And then be able to go get a hit, right? Yeah, so let's see if Caden Mendoza can make them pay for that intentional walk. When you're the one that they're going to, right? Even if it's strategy, now they have bases loaded, get a force anywhere. Caden Mendoza did ground out his first at bat with Evan Munoz on deck. Caden Mendoza is very capable of hitting that ball to the fence, though, too. They're going to try to back pick as Nomar got back, but his slide wasn't as smooth as we thought it would look in this. Yeah, he kind of got stuck, and I thought it'd actually be the opposite here with it being wet. So he kind of got stuck, but he did get back. Nomar's yeah, it really was. And Nomar's a great base runner, been doing it for many, many years. That ball's down in the dirt, great block by the catcher. So it's going to be ball one. Griselda Lightfoot watching, congratulating Rocky on his hit. Let's see what we got. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. Ball that gets the outside corner. Yep. For strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. LT, you told me you got yourself a chicken fried steak from Table Cafe? Was it? And it was even to go, huh? We're not supposed to tell Lauren, so if you're listening, don't let Lauren know that LT's eating chicken fried steaks without her. Big swing on a curveball right there for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strike. Caden Mendoza. Big spot right here as Mustangs are trailing 1-2 here in the bottom of the third inning, hosting Pecos Eagles on a chilly Friday afternoon. They moved those games up to 1 o'clock. I get off of work, so I could get used to this. Swing and a miss for strike number 3. And out number 3, Mustangs do get 1 on a couple of hits as RBI single for Grayson Martindale. And we're going into the top of the 4th inning, trailing 2-1. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Baseball on KACTFM 105.5. I'm here with LT, and we'll be back in 90 seconds.
First up for the
McAllister
Eagles,
Deli.
number 5, left fielder, Edric Montano.
And we're back here in Andrews as Idric Montano steps up to bat. Montano steps up to bat for Pecos. Mustangs trailing 2-1 here in the top of the 4th inning. You know, I had to come up here during my lunch break, so I didn't get no lunch. So somebody wants to bring me McAllister's, I'd be okay with that. Yeah, one of our sponsors. Or Yama. Yeah, some orange chicken. Is it? So 2 balls, no strikes here as Cade's kind of battling today. Hasn't had the command that he typically has. There's a ground ball. It's going to go to Ashton Mosley. They're going to take that out. Easy out right there from Ashton Mosley to Dalen Jeffcoats for out number 1.
Next up, catcher, number 21, Elijah Contreras.
Elijah Contreras up to bat for the Pecos Eagles. I was talking about Cade's not having his greatest outing, but he's not doing bad. Only allowing 4 hits so far. He's allowed 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts. And if you can do all that on not your greatest outing, as that one misses outside for ball 1, and that tells you how good of a pitcher you really are.
You know, if you look at the promotion, I kind of feel like I have my loss.
Yeah. Yep. There's a pitch on the low and outside corner. Yeah, they do. Strike. That was a strike. So number 13. Yeah, was that him? Swing and a miss right there for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bueno out there warming up. I think the way Gerald operates though is, you know, if he subs them into a pitch, they come from the field, so they need to warm up while they're batting. You know, might not be this next inning as that one misses outside. Something we've seen called already, but so he'll warm up while they're batting, and if he has to make a change, he'll swap some players out in the field. It's typically how Gerald does it. Ball misses outside as strike zone's getting a little smaller, not as wide as line to line anymore.
You ever feel like the umpires do this with the catchers? I see it when Brady do that.
Well, you know,
Kind of protecting them. You know, when they catch it.
yeah. Unless you're a catcher that the umpire is not liking, you know. Yeah, sitting there complaining the whole time as Grammy shows up to the game. Yeah. QT Cup. So she did not get that from Andrews. I know she didn't drive from her house today, and she's 7 hours away. There's a payoff pitch. It's going to be a line drive to right field. Katie Mendoza settles under it and catches it. We're out number 2. Yeah, a little bit. Kind of like what Zach saw. He thought it was going to get to him, and then it just dies, and he had to come up
Next up,
take 2 quick steps there at the end to catch that.
Salgado.
Omar Salgado, the pitcher, current pitcher right now. Up to bat with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. Mustangs trailing 2-1. That one squeezes out of Braden's glove for ball 1. I'd like to see some of these kids that weren't at school today here watching some baseball. I know they'd rather be here than at school. There's a chopper to Ashton Mosley. He's going to scoop it up. Nice easy throw to first base for out number 3. So the Mustangs going to the bottom of the 4th inning, trailing 2-1. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Baseball on KACT-FM 105.5. I'm here with LT and I'm Dimitri, and we'll be back in 90 seconds.
8, shortstop, Evan Munoz.
And we're back as the Mustangs are going to the bottom of the fourth inning, trailing 2-1. Evan Munoz due up to bat. Zach Cabrera on deck. Jay Sean DeBose in the hole. And we got Coach Dykes listening from the track meet just across the parking lot. Evan's going to, first pitch single. It's going to be a double, probably a triple, as that one's going to the, almost to the fence, gets to the warning track. Evan's rounding second. Going to slide into third for a triple to lead off the fourth inning for Evan Munoz. He likes to go the other way, but typically it's right over second base's head. That time he went over the first base's head, and he went down the line. And, I think you said it could have been inside the park. It died, and it still rolled all the way to the warning track. Yeah, good hit right there for Evan Munoz to lead us off here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Zach Cabrera struck out his first at-bat with an RBI opportunity right here. Yeah, let's get a bunt right here. Infield is playing up. That one catches the outside corner. Strike one. Zach doesn't agree with that, but they did call that the first at-bat on him. Yeah. Swing and a miss for strike two. Zach gets hit by a pitch right there with an 0-2 pitch. Yep, on an 0-2, you definitely do.
No matter where you're at in the what your batting average is, MLB, if you got 2 strikes,
Yeah, you're right. Don't jump out of the way. So we got a first and third opportunity here with Zach over there on with good speed over there on first. Yeah, Evan Munoz at third.
I'm gonna wear one.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Zach was at the track meet yesterday. I'm not sure what Zach runs, but he was also there. Running track. Jay Sean lays a bunt down. That one's gonna go, and he's safe. Oh, and I thought he might have been safe as Jay Sean was in front of that ball, almost outruns it. He does advance the runner to second. They do call him out at. First. Yeah, that was close. I had the innings wrong right here. So, but we have second and third with Zach Cabrera at second, Evan Munoz at third, Rocky Stevens coming up, who's 1 for 1 with a single to left field, his first at bat. Rocky's a very, very, very good contact hitter. Rocky Stevens coming up to bat. Mustangs trailing 2-1. Zach over there at second. Evan Munoz after a leadoff triple here in the fourth inning at third. Our leadoff batter, Dalen Jeffcoats, on deck. Infield playing in. Like I said, he's a very good contact hitter. He has a chance to punch it through. What are they saying? Ball one right there. Acapella, are they? Rocky watches that first pitch ball. Good opportunity here for the Mustangs to take the lead. Ball. Goes outside. That is the same pitch we were asking for earlier. So now 1 ball, 1 strike here. 1 out, 2 on for the Mustangs. Rocky chokes up on his bat. About an inch. Ball's outside again for strike number 2. Pecos fans are excited about that call. Mustangs are disagreeing with those 2 strike calls right there. That one misses high for ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here in a big spot for Our DH, Christopher Stevens. Is he? Yeah, he's tired. It is cold. Pecos, they bring good buses here. Sometimes we see some of these teams drive 2 or 3 hours in yellow dogs. There's a hard hit ball. It's going to go to center field. Should do a job as we're tagging at third. We do go. Evan's going to go. Here comes the throw. And Evan scores, and Rocky does his job to get a run in. Mustangs tied up 2-2 as Rocky, the DH, gets the job done. Now we're going to have a run on second with 2 outs, and Dalen Jeffcoat's coming up to bat. Great piece of hitting right there for Rock.
Next up for the Mustangs, number 4, first baseman, Dalen Jeffcoat.
Dalen Jeffcoat, too. Yeah, me too, a little bit. He's had a. Dalen's had a hard hit to right field that they were able to get, and then he grounded into a fielder's choice the second at bat. There's a hard hit ball to right center field. That's going to go to the fence. Dalen's going to score 1 run with Zach Bear. He's around the second. He's going to go to third, and Dalen's going to get an RBI triple right there for the Mustangs to take the lead here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 3-2. Dalen with the RBI triple. That one in the right center gap. Ashton Mosley coming up, who's 2 for 2 today. Is Ashton Mosley? Yeah, we did. Good call. Tony Tuck listening. Ashton watches that one for a strike, as that one was in the top of the zone. Yeah, I agree. Not your pitch.
If the wind's not blowing.
Big swing. That one misses. The catcher misses it. Dalen's going to come in, and he scores on a pass ball. So now the Mustangs extend their lead 4-2. So nobody on now. Ashton Mosley trying to start us back over here with 2 outs. Mustangs leading 4-2 as they've gotten 3 runs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. There's a hard hit ball to right field. Right fielder is gonna get underneath it, and he catches it for out number 3, but not before the Mustangs get 3 here in the bottom of the 4th inning, taking the lead 4-2. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Baseball on KACTF and 105.5. I'm here with LT, and we'll be back in 90 seconds. And we're back as the Mustangs are taking the field here in the top of the 5th inning, leading 4-2 now as we get 3 in the bottom of the 4th. Cade starts right here, down 2-0. Ball misses down low. 3-0. So he's Cade starting behind here to number 7, Javian Martinez, the DH. Javier Garcia on deck. Michael Vasquez, the 7-8-9 hitter. Yes. That ball catches the outside corner for strike one. So I see Bueno's over there warming up in the bullpen for the Eagles. There's a swing and a miss. Helps us out right there as that one was way outside. So now a full count. But Bueno, he earlier when he was warming up, he had a white sleeve on his undershirt. He's now taking it off. So I'm expecting him to probably come out this next inning. There's a good soft line drive that just gets through the shortstop and third baseman for single. Javi up to bat. Javi Garcia, the center fielder.
Next up, number 1, center fielder, Javier Garcia.
Let's go.
Runner on first. He tries to square up late for a bunt. Misses it for strike one. Runner on first. He gets that bunt down. Cade's going to field it. He's going to go one. As he does get him out for a sacrifice bunt, the runner advances to second. So 1 out. Runner on second. With Michael Vasquez, the right fielder, up to bat now.
Next up, right fielder, number 6, Michael Vasquez.
Mm-hmm. That ball misses outside, high and outside. There's going to be a ball 2. So 2 balls, no strike here. There's a foul ball to the right side off the brick for strike one. Yeah, definitely keeps his hands in. Yeah. Oh, man. That's that strike that we're looking for. That maybe high. I don't know. But not too far outside. So 3 balls, 1 strike here with 1 out. Runner on second after a sacrifice bunt. Ball misses low for ball 4. Cade's first walk as he's worked a few full counts. But that's his first walk he's given up.
Next up for the Eagles, number 13,
Colton and Cole.
Shortstop, Noah Bueno.
Noah Bueno, the leadoff batter. He had himself he's 2 for 2 with an infield single and a triple. Went Zach's way last time. One out here in the top of the 5th inning. Mustangs leading 4-2. Braden, the catcher, and Cade go get on the same page right there as Braden calls time. Swing and a miss. Foul tip is what it was for strike one. Still chilly. The wind kind of blowing in our face now. Yeah. Swing and a miss. For strike two. That's a curveball right there. Got him. He did throw it outside, but he did not chase it. That one might have been a little too far outside for ball 1. So. Yeah, I would agree.
some discipline on Bueno's part.
There's a foul ball. We're going to run it back with the 1-2 count here on Bueno. That would go outside fastball. That was missed down low for ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here. On their leadoff batter, Noah Bueno, shortstop.
I think we throw a high outside pitch and hits it.
That's where he went last time. There's a soft line drive that got past that. There's a way outside for ball 3. So another full count. Cade's facing right here against Noah Bueno.
Definitely have respect right here.
He's showed that he can definitely hit the ball. Hey, that is a foul ball. No, that's going to be a hit by pitch. They're going to get him at bases loaded now.
That's a foul. There you go.
Now we got a bases loaded here with their 2-hole batter,
Third baseman.
Colt Salgado.
Not over yet, guys.
Yeah, for real.
Let's go. This is what you want, go. Let's get it.
So bases loaded, Colt Salgado, the third baseman, up to bat. There's a foul tip to the backstop. Yes.
One for an out and one for a deflected single.
Yes, he's the that scored a run. Yes. There's a foul tip, strike number 2. So Cade gets ahead really quick on Colt Salgado. We still got 2 pitchers warming up, Colton Stewart and Cole Iverson. That one misses high for ball 1. There's a ground ball that hits a runner, so he's out. He's already got him, so they do score a run as they hits a runner. He's out, so it's going to be a first and third situation with 2 outs, but they do get a run right there. So now it's going to be the Mustangs are leading 3-4 as they do get 1 run here in the top of the 5th inning. As that was a ground ball, hit the runner that was running. It was a ground ball towards first base, in between first and second, and it hit the runner running to second.
Yeah, that runner should have to go back.
No, so he's out. So that runner's out.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It's a dead ball.
It's a dead ball foul. So then it should be runner on second. Well, it should be bases loaded again. Yes. Yeah, dead ball. Yep. So, and that run shouldn't count. Let's see if the umpires get it right. That's Coach Whitehead's talking to the umpire. The umpires are going to convene. I think what's going to happen is this, like you mentioned, it should be a dead ball. Yes. The batter would advance to the base, right? Let's see what the umpires come up with. As if it's a dead ball, runners go back to the base they were on. The runner that gets hit, no, they're going to count the run. So 2 outs, bases low, or first and third situation here. Coach Whitehead's calling time again. If the umpires are wrong, they got to play the rules. Umpires got to go by the rule, and if the rule is a dead ball, They're not going to change it here.
Next up, number 11.
So we got a first and third situation. Mustangs trailing 3-4 here, or winning. Sorry, 4-3 here in the bottom or the top of the 5th inning. Avery Garcia up to bat. But there's a strike one. Is awarded his base. Yeah. That ball misses outside. Yep. And, that's why this game's at 1. We couldn't find umpires, and I don't know where these guys came from. Yep. See if Cade goes for a pickoff. No, he steps off. So 1 ball, 1 count here. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. Mustangs winning 4-3. Got 2 outs. There's going to be a single to center field. They're going to score a run. So now the ball game is now tied 4-4 here in the top of the 5th inning as they get 2 runs.
Next up, number 5, left fielder, Edric Montano.
That one's tough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they don't go by the rules. Denise Cathy listening as always. It's a fly ball. It's going to be in the foul territory. Dalen Jeffcoats is going to try to get there, and he does catch it. For out number 3, the Mustangs going to the bottom of the 5th inning, tied 4-4, and you're listening to Andrews Mustang Baseball on KACTF and 105.5. I'm here with LT, and we'll be back in 90 seconds. And we're back here in Andrews as the Mustangs are in a tough one here with Pecos, tied 4-4, going in the bottom of the 5th inning, where we felt like Pecos got away with one there, as rulebook does say if a runner's hit by the ball's dead, play's dead. The batter is awarded the base, which they'd be awarded first base, and every other runner goes back. That's not what happened. They allowed the runner to come in from third after he was hit. He came in from third and scored a run, which gave them that brought them within 3-4. And then the next hitter looped one over shortstop for another hit for an RBI. So now we got a tie, 4-4 game here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Grayson Martindale leading us off. Braden Williams on deck. There's a ball that's going to right field. Right fielder's trying to get to it. It's going to land foul as he slides into the fence. That ball just carried to the right side and ended up out of play. It was great hustle by that right fielder. But ultimately, it just ended up being a long strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a ball up the middle. The pitcher snatches it up, gets it out at first. We didn't mention that Noah Bueno is now pitching. See, number 3 is now at shortstop. See who number 3 is. Number 3 is Colt Salgado, moved from third to shortstop. And number 4, looks like number 4 enters the game, Juan Ornelius, and he's playing third base now. First pitch strike right there on Braden Williams. There's a hard hit ball to right field. Right fielder's going to miss it. Braden's going to round first. He's going second. They're going to throw it to second. And he does come in for a double. 1-out double right there for Braden Williams. As that would have been a tough play for the right fielder as he comes in diving in and it tips his glove and bounces away. And now we're going to have a courtesy runner for Braden Williams and Nomar Gomez. What's that?
Courtesy runner number 5, Nomar Gomez.
Yeah, you're right.
Next
It
up for the
does.
Mustangs, number 3, right fielder Caden
Pecos
Mendoza.
brought some passionate fans today. No, we've had worse, I promise. So 1 out, runner on second. Show don't tell. Yep. Caden Mendoza, I think he's 0 for 2 today. Ground out and a strikeout. Ball catches the. Noah's showing pretty good speed right here on the mound. That ball misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Caden Mendoza, 1 ball, 1 strike. We do have 1 out in Grayson Martindale. There's a ground ball that's probably going to get through. Caden's going to try to run it out, and he does. He gets himself an infield single. It did not get through, but it did. Coach Salgado doesn't quite have the foot speed as Noah Bueno there. Yeah, it would have been. He didn't even get to make a throw as he had to go to his right, our left, quite a bit. He did backhand it, kept it in the infield, but Caden Mendoza was able to get an infield single.
Next up for the Mustangs, number 8, shortstop.
Nomar was able to
Evan
advance
Munoz.
to third, so we got a first and third for the Mustangs with 1 out. Evan Munoz up to bat.
I'm just gonna say it. I want to Mustangs much prefer this.
There's 2 up the middle.
Yeah, I agree. Danielle Lee on Facebook saying what we're thinking. She said, rules? What rules? There's a bunt. Great bunt by Evan Munoz as he's running. And he's going to be safe right there on first. Yes, and he does get a bunt single for Evan Munoz as Noah Bueno tried to scoop it up and he wasn't able to. And then he had to double clutch it again and go to first. And Evans showed a little bit of speed with the bunt single. So now we got bases loaded, 1 out with Zach Cabrera up to bat. Jay Sean DeBose up on deck. Noah Bueno's got some speed on the mound, so I don't see a bunt happening with bases loaded here as he watches that first pitch strike. Noah pitching from the windup position.
We've got the Grinch catching over here.
Oh, yeah, I see the Grinch over there. Let's see if I can get her on camera here in a minute. That one, ooh, catcher saves that. I won't be able to get her on camera. We got a 1 ball, 1 strike here on Zach Cabrera. I want to thank GTG, one of our sponsors today. Greg Griffin's always a great sponsor for the youth of our community. That ball is going to get past him, and here comes Nomar. He's going to try to get in, and he does slide in safe as that ball gets past the pitcher. the Mustangs get each runner advances, no more scores on a pass ball. It's going to be 2 balls, 1 strike. As you know, the pitch before, the catcher caught one way outside, and that one was a catchable ball. That one I'd probably consider a pass ball. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he did. He got a favorable bounce from the backstop. Swing and a miss for Zach Cabrera. Now we got a runner on second and third, 1 out. Zach Cabrera, up to bat. Jay Sean DeBose on deck. That ball misses low. So full count here is Zach's work. They got another pitcher warming up over there as number 10. Let's see who number 10 might be. Number 10 warming up, Eddie Rodriguez for the Eagles. Mustangs take a lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning, 5-4. There's a foul ball that's going to hit that little Bronco driving on the Mustang drive over there. And I'm surprised we hadn't seen it, how busy that road is right there. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Full count here on Zach Cabrera. High foul ball going towards the third base dugout. That's going to be out of the way. It nearly hits the Grinch over there. Lola dressed up in the Grinch outfit, Rocky's little sister. So Zach's going to live to fight another full count.
Every time I see her, I think of Chris. So it's me envisioning Chris.
Yeah, that would be, and he would do it too. Yeah, he wore flip flops everywhere. He would have played baseball in flip flops if he could. Full count. Ball misses high and outside for ball 4. Going to load the bases for Mr. DeBose up the bat. What did Jay Sean do his last at bat? He had a bunt that we thought he outran, so he had a sacrifice bunt and a deep fly to center. So he's seeing that ball today. Let's see if Jay Sean can work his hands through. He has a good arm. Thing is, Jay Sean, if he can get a hold of one, he's got the strength to hit it over center fielder's head, and they are playing shallow. Yes. That ball's a first pitch curve. Good take right there for strike 1. Rocky Stevens set him to quality at bats. Is on deck. There's a foul ball as he saw that another curve ball. So 2 straight curve balls, expecting a fastball.
We got to make sure these curveballs are not shooting too bad.
Yeah. Just work your hands through it. And
I like the idea. You catch that on the bottom of that baseball and just see the outfield.
Here's an 0-2 pitch on Jay Sean. Bases loaded. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Out number 2. Saw 2 straight curveballs, and then he comes with a high fastball. A little bit behind on that. As I mentioned earlier, Rocky's had himself 2 quality at bats as he had a sacrifice fly. He had a single his first at bat and a sacrifice fly deep center his second at bat. Contact hitter here. Probably going to go between second and third as he check swings, strike on that one. Noah likes to throw first pitch curveballs. Is what he's been doing the last 2 batters. That one misses outside, low and outside. Catcher does a good job to backhand and keep the runners at bay. Caden Mendoza at third, good speed. Evan Munoz, good speed at second. Zach Brown, great speed at first. Very effective for sure. He hits the zone with it. That one's outside. So 2 balls, 1 strike here on Rock.
And then this win, we get that
There's a ball goes to the high school. Might hit a hurdler over there at that track meet. Yeah, I know. Wet, cold, wet, jumping over hurdles, and a baseball flying your way. Yeah, we do. Yeah. Addison over there throwing some shot put. Here's the 2-2 count. That ball misses way outside. Full count. Rocky working a full count. Nowhere to put him, so walk is an RBI here. Or not an RBI because he didn't bat it in. It'd be a but he didn't bat it in. It'd be a RWI. Runner walked in. Yeah, it does count as an RBI. Yep. Yeah, it is. Noah steps off, takes a break. Rocky looked very comfortable at the plate today. He stepped off wrong. Yes. That ball misses, and Rocky gets a RBI by walking. Mustangs take a 5-4 or 6-4 lead now. And now we're back to the top of the lineup with Dalen Jeffcoat, who had him a triple. Yeah.
Next up for the Mustangs, first baseman.
Yeah, he didn't step it back.
Dalen
Yeah, he stepped
Jeffcoat.
off wrong for sure. Dalen had himself a triple his last at bat. Bases loaded. Mustangs leading 6-4 now as we get those 2 runs back here in the bottom of the 5th that Pecos got in the top of the 5th. There's our first pitch, curveball. Good take right there for Dalen. Yeah, no, unless you go up there expecting it. The ball's down low for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here on the senior leadoff hitter for the Mustangs, Dalen Jeffcoat. 1 for 3 with a fielder's choice, fly out, and a triple. That one misses low. So now he's in a hitter's count here. 2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, and you just walked the previous one, so you're expecting a strike on this one. You don't want to go down 3-1 as a pitcher. And that's weird. That one was high for a strike. Not a lot of pitchers revert on a 2-1 to their curveball when you need a strike, but Noah's throwing that very comfortably here. Might see it again right here. There's a ground ball. It's going to get through. That's going to score 2 as Dalen gets an RBI single, a 2 RBI single as Zachary and Evans score. Rocky Stevens goes to 3rd. So Dalen gets himself 2 more RBIs. Mustangs now leading 8-4 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And you see a couple of booms right there in the dugout.
Second baseman, number 1, Ashton Mosley.
That kind of mirrored the ground ball that Pecos got where it hit their runner, but Rocky, a very smart runner, let that ball go through right in front of him. He's watching it, let it go through, gets to right field, scores 2, and then Rocky continues to 3rd. He's one of those, him, Braden, Dalen's developed into a very, very smart baseball players. Yeah. Going to go back to 3rd. Didn't get either one of them as we were just talking about their IQ there. That ball gets the low part of the zone for strike 1 on Mr. Mosley. Ashton, can't remember what did he do his last at bat. He was 2 for 2. Can't remember what he did his last at bat. Yeah, so he's 2 for 3 today. Dalen's gonna get got, but let's see if he can stay. That runner does not count. So Dalen gets caught in the hot box right there, or pickle, whatever you want to call it. He was not able to not get out before Rocky scores. So that's out number 3. And Ashton Mosley will come up to bat in the next inning. So you're listening to Andrews Mustang Baseball on KCTF at 105.5. I'm here with LT, and we'll be back in 60 seconds. Not sure what Whitehead was saying there. He's not happy with something. Was it a balk? Yeah. Did you? We're doing good. How you doing, Bill? leave one job, go to the next. Chatty hoochie. But he had to go straight to work. I guess I'll let it slide. Munchers, that's my thing. Yes. Here in Andrews, as the Mustangs just hit the field, Cade warming up. Mustangs go get 4. Pecos has scored 1 in the first, 1 in the third, 2 in the fifth to get 4 runs. Mustangs went 0-0 in the first and second, but they can get 1, 3, and 4 in the next 3 innings, taking the lead 8-4. Mustangs got 10 hits, no errors. Knock on wood if you're
First
around
up,
some
number
wood.
21, catcher,
Pecos has 1
Elijah
error.
Contreras.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, productive inning.
Yes.
He got picked off. That's okay. He scored 2 runs there. And he scored 4 runs.
There's a first pitch hit to right field. Caden Mendoza takes a hop backwards to catch that ball for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. Mm-hmm.
Get that below that jet stream out there.
Next up, number 2, Omar Salgado.
Omar Salgado. Yeah, he is. As he gets a strike right there, Kate finding his rhythm.
Our outfielders are out there with their short pants.
Yes, they are. They're not just short pants. So short pants used to go, below the knee when we played. And Grayson's right there is wearing them below the knee, but everybody else gets those above the thighs. There's a foul ball, so see me strike 2. This inning, yeah. Oh, yeah, he wants a complete game. That one missed low for ball 1. We do have a Grammy acclaimed closer in Cole Iverson. She calls him the closer.
Go, let her run. Come on.
He's probably warmed up and ready. That one does not hook in for a curveball. It's going to stay outside.
I think Cade got 3rd or 4th yesterday.
Yeah, I think he got 4th and ran. And I don't think he hasn't ran track since 8th grade. There's a slow ground ball. Ashton's gonna come get it. Go to first for out number 2. Easy 4-3 put out. Yeah, and they hunted, as I said, it's a two times around the track, almost a dead sprint.
DH, Javier Martinez.
I almost threw up just saying that. So I know Cade. That's a tough one to go into after not running for many years. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Mustangs leading 8-4. There's a fly ball. It's going to be out of the park over there by the bullpens.
That ball's out of here.
Mm-hmm. There's a ground ball to Grayson Martindale. He's going to scoop it up, make a throw to first for out number 3. So Mustangs get out of the top of the 6th pretty quick, and we're going to the bottom of the 6th inning, leading 8-4. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Baseball on KECTF and 105.5. I'm here with LT, and we'll be back in 90 seconds. And we're back as Ashton Mosley steps in the box here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Mustangs leading 8-4. No bueno on the mound for the Eagles. That one misses high for ball 1. Cade Adams, 6 innings pitched, 6 hits, 4 earned runs. He's only had 1 walk and 5 strikeouts. Yeah. I don't either. There's a ground ball to third base. They're going to scoop it up. Ball had to be dug by the first baseman. It looked like he might have came off a little early, but they do get the out. So out number 1. Let's see if Clanton's not saying much over there. So
third baseman, number 13, Grayson Martindale.
see Grayson 1 for 3. He has himself an RBI and a strikeout today. Ball rolling around the infield here. Yeah. If you're working or busy, softball game coming up here at 4:30 if you want to go catch some live action. That ball misses outside that the umpire calls a strike. That's the second ball in a row that the catcher's thrown to. I don't know if the pitcher's missing it or the catcher's throwing it awry. Yeah, you know. Yeah. That's why I just rock the Crocs, man. Yes. 2-1 count here on Grayson. There's a hard hit ball to left field. Grayson is now 2 for 4. Gets himself a single to left field. Braden Williams now up to bat. Braden 1 for 2.
Next up,
and a
catcher,
walk.
number 10, Braden Williams.
That one, yeah, that was a off speed coming over the plate for strike 1. Braden, the senior catcher, takes command of the infield when he's out there, or the field altogether. Check swings that one and holds off for ball 1.
Hard for me not to yell state stat.
There's a hard hit ball to shortstop. They're going to roll it up. They get the out at second and get the out at first for a double play. They get out of the inning on the, what is that, 6-4-3 double play. So we're going to the top of the 7th. Mustangs leading 8-4, and you're listening to Andrews Mustangs Baseball on KACTFM 105.5. I'm here with LT, and we're going to have Cole Avison on the mound when we get back. We'll be back in 90 seconds. Yeah, it was. It was really good. It was a hard hit ball.
Come on, guys, put the sticks in. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Oh, did you? Seconds. Toby Cornejo asking to do the game live, the softball game. I did plan on going and watching it. Maybe I can go live for y'all. And we're back here in Andrews as Cole Iverson's on the mound, getting ready to close this out. The closer is what Grammy calls him. Grammy getting to watch her Cole pitch live, I think, for the first time this year in a district game. So Cole's warming up. Number 42 looks like I don't think he's batted yet today for Pecos. Let's see who number 42 is. 42 is going to be Mauricio Rojas. He's going to lead off for the Pecos Eagles. Mustangs leading 8-4 here. 3 outs away from getting the 6th win here in district, right? 4-1, 5-1.
First up for the Eagles, number 42,
So this will be the 5th
Mauricio
win. Yes, we'll be
Rojas.
5-1 if we can pull this off. Is what we're trying to go to. Whoa. Yep. First pitch. Ball. Little high. Quita doing what we all want, or telling us that she wants a 3 up, 3 down for the Mustangs here. That ball is way outside for ball 2. There's a fast, hard fastball for a swing and a miss for Mauricio. He's batting from the left side. That ball catches the outside corner for strike 2. Cole might have found it. Just first 2 pitches, just calibrating himself, right? Colton Stewart still warming up in case there's any trouble coming. There's a strike 3 for out number 1 as he watches that one low in the zone. Yes, that was a good spot. Number 6 up to bat.
Next up, right fielder, number 6,
Michael Vasquez. Yeah. Yep, for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes here on Michael Vasquez. Mustangs 2 outs away from getting the victory here, leading 8-4. Good pitch for strike 1. You know, in the top of the 5th, Pecos had some momentum going on as we felt like they got away with the call, scored some runs, had some momentum. Crowd was getting a little up on their side. And the Mustangs come and get 4 in the bottom of the 5th to kind of shut it down. Ooh, is that one? Yeah, that one was. A lot of times you can wear it because you need base runners, but not when it's going to your face. You can always talk about the broken tooth you got to win a state championship. Yeah, you're right. Swing and a piss. Swing and a miss. For strike 2, that Cole really likes to paint the inside on these batters, and one miss is low. So full count here for Michael Vasquez. There's a ground ball. Grayson Martindale's going to get in front of the shortstop, make a play to first, and gets out number 2. Mustangs are 1 out away from getting the lead, or getting the win as they got the lead.
Next up, number 13, Noah Bueno.
Yeah, you're right. So leadoff batter for the Pecos Eagles up to bat, Noah Bueno, with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. That one goes way inside, nearly gets him. For ball 1. That ball misses high and outside for ball 2. Cool. First pitch was inside. The second one was way outside. So, yeah, somewhere in between that. Yeah. Yeah. Got himself he's two for 3, I believe. He, 2 walks. Yeah, he has a triple. Oh yeah, it was a hit by pitch. He has himself a triple as he watches ball 3. Coach Whitehead gonna go calm Cole down a little bit. Yeah. Ashton. So Coach Whitehead's done talking to Mr. Iverson. Cole's down in the count right here, 3-0 against Noah Bueno. There's a miss high for ball 4. They're going to get their base run right here. So now they got Colt Salgado coming up to bat.
That brings up number 3, Colt Salgado.
That walk doesn't hurt nothing. That run means nothing. No Bueno's got to get some good speed over there. First, he is going. Braden's going to throw it down, and let's see if we get him. Nope, and he does slide in safe. So stolen base for Noah Bueno. Get himself in scoring position. Yeah, it was. Colt Salgado's 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs today. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Better cause a timeout here.
Mm-hmm.
Or get back on there and just wait for it.
There's a swing and a miss, kind of a check swing, full swing miss right there for strike number 2. So 1 ball, 2 strike. Is that called a sword, I think, or something? A sword, yeah. Sword. There's a hit to center field. Jay Sean's trailing back. He's going to try to get that ball's carrying a lot more than I thought it would. He does catch it out in the gap in the left center to end the game. That was a great catch. That ball carried a lot more than I thought it would. That is the ball game as the Mustangs get win 8-4 over Pecos, and a good game for Pecos as they battled to tie it up in the top of the 5th inning, 4-4. Mustangs come get 4 in the bottom. Yeah. So the Mustangs come get 4 in the bottom of the 5th inning to go up 8-4, and that score holds as Cade still shut them down, and then Cole Iverson, the closer, came and closed it off. Cade Adams went 6 innings pitched, 6 hits, 4 runs, 4 of them were earned, and 5 strikeouts. Cole Iverson came in for 1 inning, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. We did manage to get 11 hits today as Rocky Stevens was 1 for 1 with 2 walks. He had 2 RBIs. We had Evan Munoz 2 for 3. Evan Munoz went 2 for 3 today. Braden Williams 1 for 3. Grayson Martindale 2 for 4 with 1 RBI. Ashton Mosley 2 for 4, no RBIs, and Dalen Jeffcoats 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs and a triple. So I think that's who we're going to go with on the player of the game. Is that what you think?
Oh, I believe so.
Yeah.
He was clutch.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. So Dalen Jeffcoats, KCT player of the game. Mustangs get the win against Pecos. So they sweep Pecos. Mustangs sweep Pecos this year as we beat them over there in their house. Now they come over here and we beat them here. So next up is the rematch, right?
The rematch in Seminole.
The rematch in Seminole. I'm asking you right here, if you're listening, show up to Seminole. It's a 25-minute drive. They all showed up to our house, and it was a packed house. Let's go pack their house, and let's go get that victory that we all felt like was stolen from us the first time, right?
Let's do it. Let's everybody show up.
Yeah, we'll be in Seminole on Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Thank you for listening, and we'll see y'all Tuesday.
See you Tuesday.